stories sway. Ships half-eaten, laughter fades in the air, but we hold on a moment to treasure so rare. We'll laugh through the tears as the night unfolds, creating memories like stories retold. Raise your glasses high, let's make a toast to friends and good vibes, that's what we love most. With games on the screen and snacks on the side, at the sports bar we gather, let the fun be our guide. As the jukebox plays, familiar tunes start to play. Each note, a reminder of friends who couldn't stay. Wings gone cold, but we savor the vibe in the heart of the night, where spirits revive. So here's to the past and the friends we've known. In this funky bar, we'll never be alone. Raise your glasses high, let's make a toast to friends and good vibes, that's what we love most. With games on the screen and snacks on the side, at the sports bar we gather, let the fun be our guide. Out and the lights grow dim, we'll carry this joy through thick and thin.
Hey man, what's going on? What's going on, Vic? What's going on, man? Can you hear me? You're on mute.
Hey, what's up, Rich?
All right, man. What's happening, bro?
Yo,
What's
hustling,
up?
man, hustling.
That's cool. That's
Hustling
cool.
and puffing.
Well, yeah, man. Welcome aboard, man. You know, you're on the swivel at the sports bar with the rest of us. Hey, could tell you how you doing this in the chat. Hey, listen, anytime you come over here, man, can you hit the like button? Anybody who's here, hit the like button, you know. And if you can, just share this with, you know, some folks who like sports, man. Try to get some more people to come over here. You guys already subscribed to the channel. And if you have comments, put it in the comment block as well.
Cool.
So, yeah, so I want to try to get this thing popping with some more folks out there. Disclaimer, because I'm going to use other people's material throughout this thing. So I got to put a little disclaimer out there. It's a fair use policy. And so just keep going, man. So we're going to talk football, man. You know, you've been watching any of the games? You've been busy, huh?
Yeah, well, not that much. Not that much.
Yeah,
Actually,
man.
it was the first weekend, right? So the fun really begins
wild
this
card
weekend.
weekend. Yeah, wild card weekend, man. It's supposed to be this weekend coming up. They say it's the best weekend for football, right? Because you got the divisional championship, the divisional wild card, then a conference championship. So
Yeah, which team gets the bye again this week? This weekend?
Everybody's
Chiefs?
playing this week. The Chiefs and the Lions are not the Lions. The Chiefs are going to play this week, and I guess the Chiefs and the Lions, they both play this week. But we're going to get to that.
Okay. I don't anticipate any upsets, though.
You don't?
I don't see any upsets. I think the Chiefs going to win. And who else playing again? Favorites. I think all the favorites are going to win, actually.
Well, here's the schedule coming up.
All the home teams, yeah.
So this is the wild card weekend that just happened. Here's the results, right? The Texans beat the Chargers. The Ravens beat the Steelers. The Bills, they beat the Broncos. The Eagles won. Commanders. All right. So the Lions are going to take, and I'm going to keep going through it. So we'll see the matchups coming up.
Yeah, I was hoping the Bucks would go a little bit further, but too bad they didn't make it.
Well, the Commanders are pretty good. But here's the divisional championship. There's a video that goes with that, but we don't need to go through it because we can talk about it from the slides. Let me go here. All right, so this week coming up is the divisional round, right? Wild card divisional. So the Texans are playing the Chiefs, and the Commanders go travel to the Lions. Now the Commanders, that might be a tougher game than we think. And then the Rams play the Eagles. That's a toss-up game, if you ask me. I think the Eagles have home court, so home field advantage. But I think that game is going to be close. But the game of the weekend is the Ravens and the Bills.
Yeah, that should be nice.
Yeah, that's the game of the weekend, man. The Ravens and the Bills. And the
Yeah,
reason
because
why I'm saying is, I got a question on that later on. We don't have to answer it now, but I'm gonna just throw it out there now. Do you think that game is more important to Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
oh man, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
Because
don't try to. We're,
they
we're
both
gonna
have
come
a
back
lot
to it.
they both have a lot at stake, you know. Also the MVP award too. I don't know if it's already decided, but
No,
it,
yeah, it's not supposed to count, but since they haven't said it, it's
yeah,
a way that's not going to weigh on the decision. If the
it's
people
not going to
haven't,
win the decision. Okay.
it's not supposed to. See, here's what I'm thinking. I think the ballots have been in already at the end of the season.
Hmm.
You know, but if
Okay.
they if the ballot because it's supposed to be just regular season play,
Oh, okay, okay.
and if
Oh,
they haven't requested those ballots in, there's no way that this won't impact them.
yeah. I think Lamar Jackson is going to get MVP again.
I
That
don't
would
think.
just that'll be his third, right?
Yeah,
He
but
already
he
has.
don't. He don't want the MVP. He wants to get to the championship game. It's not going to do him any good to get a third MVP. But
Let
you
me
know
tell you,
what?
man, three MVPs tells a lot for your career, man. Come on.
Well, no. Well, not in the backdrop of him having a bad name in the playoffs. See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So we're going to come back to that a little later on, that question about who this game is more important to, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Just put that in the background and just think about it.
Yeah.
I
All right.
think it's more important. I think it's more important to, who I'm going to say later on. you
Yeah, I
know,
have somebody in mind too. I don't want to say it now. I have somebody in mind.
That's right. We'll get back to that. So
Yeah.
here's how the matchups. I mean, this is just the brackets, okay? We're talking about it. So I think that the Commanders could upset the Lions. I don't think it's going to happen, but they could. Uh, well, the truth of the matter is, it's any given Sunday this week, except for Kansas City and Houston. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Houston's going to be. I think Kansas City is going to beat them pretty good, but the
Like you
rest of those
said, any
games,
given Sunday, like you say, you never know.
it's still any given Sunday. You're right, but
No,
I don't.
one play, one injury, oh no, all that stuff can happen.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes ain't losing to no first round. He ain't losing. I can't. I wouldn't put no money on that one. I would not put any money. But you're absolutely right. It's any given Sunday. That's true. It's no. That's
Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't bet against the Chiefs. That's for sure.
that's for sure. Okay, so, man, that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. So it's so college football has one more game left, right? So here's the brackets. Notre Dame's playing Ohio State. That should be a really, really good game. That should be a good game. Notre Dame is playing some of the best football they played in years. And Ohio State's Ohio State. So that should be a tremendous game. I haven't really been into the college football, but I'm definitely going to sit down and watch this one throughout. And that's on the 20th. But that game is on the 20th.
Yeah, I don't follow college football, but speaking of college football, is Deion Sanders' team still in it, or are they out?
No. They had a bowl game. They lost.
Oh, okay,
They've been out. This is all for the championship. So these are the biggest bowls.
okay,
I had all those frivolous bowl games. Now this is the biggest bowls. And now, like I said, Notre Dame is playing Penn State and Ohio State's playing Texas. That they lost. That was last week. Just the championship games, Notre Dame against Ohio State.
And
So here we
out of those football teams, any players you see going to make an impact in the NFL in the future? Or?
plenty. Oh, plenty. I don't know the names, but
Okay,
Notre Dame always sends people to the pros. Ohio State definitely sends people to the pros. Texas, I mean, all these teams have at least, what if it's linemen, great. Position players, great. So they routinely send players to the pros. Routinely. No doubt about that. All right. All right. Basketball, man. I always kind of play this top 10 because I know a lot of people are not watching a lot of basketball. So I'm going to stop sharing for a second and I'm going to play some highlights, just top 10. They're not going to be that long. Okay. Let me stop sharing so I can play these highlights. Second. find the damn things. There you go.
7 games of Hoops on a Tuesday. We got to talk right here on NBA.com at number 10. It's Giannis making this no-look cook over to Brook. Beautiful little pass from Giannis. And Brook, catch it, please. He finally gets it. Goes reverse with a burst. That's it at number 10. Moving along to number 9 for a mighty fine dive from Scoot. Throwing it up in the air, and DeAndre Ayton bringing it home at the throne. Nice pass from Scoot Henderson. At number 9, we're up to number 8, Jamal Murray. Needed just 2 more points to have 19 in the first quarter. And look at Jamal with 1 tick left. Spin move and off glass with a class. Beautifully done from Jamal Murray. At number 8, up to number 7, and TJ putting Obi Toppin skill on display. A perfect alley-oop pass, and that's easy finishing for Obi Toppin at number 7. On to number 6, and DeAndre the Giant, an airborne tyrant. Look at DeAndre Jordan throw that one home off the dish from Russell Westbrook, and we're the Wayback Machine. This is like 2016. On to number 5. Pat Connaughton dropping in at the rim, just getting right past Devin Carter, and nobody's going to stop Pat as he throws that one in at number 5. On to number 4, where we always get up off the floor. Trae Young has got more range than Halley's Comet as he drops it from way outside. You know what's up off the floor? Halley's Comet's up off the floor, so we're still getting up off the floor. At number 3 now, Ben Shepherd finds Miles Turner, who turns on his afterburners and crunches that one in at the rim. That one's beautifully done for number 3. On to number 2, where Devin Booker puts beat on his seat. Beautiful crossover, and then this one is over. Devin Booker, just a pure little jump shot there to finish that one off at number 2. But we're going back to the old folks' home at number 1 and having some fun. It's DeAndre Jordan again off the pass from Russell Westbrook, and the old guys getting it done at number 1 on the NBA.com. Cut it.
I tell you what, man. The funny thing is that Russell Westbrook has been rejuvenated, man. There's no doubt about it. He's playing some really, really good basketball.
Yeah, I thought DeAndre Jordan was done. His career was done because he was on the bench for a couple of seasons, right?
Hey, man, you know, sometimes it just matters.
I think.
Sometimes it just matters where you go.
Yeah,
You know
I mean, even the season before in Denver, he wasn't playing much. Seems like he's playing more this season.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's the way it is. You know, so like I said, here's the Ball brothers, man. This is like now, the recent, you know, remember my man made a big splash Lamar Ball with his sons when they were young?
Yeah.
You got 2 of them, man. One is $100 million man. The other one's a $200 million man. And
I heard his son was a rapper, right?
He's got, the third son has another business that he went in, but it's a multi-million-dollar business.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think there's the one who's not in the NBA, he raps.
Well,
the one who's not in the NBA. And Lonzo is good, but he's injured, I guess. He can't play.
No, he's playing.
Oh, Lonzo plays? Okay.
Yeah, he's back. He's back on the court. And of course, the younger brother, he's the best. That guy he's going to probably make the All-Star team this year.
Yeah, he's good.
He's playing.
I think he's
really,
averaging close to 30 points a game.
And a lot of assists. The only problem with them is that they got some, they can't stay away from, the baby making, IG model type chicks. That could cost them a lot of money down the road. So
Definitely.
well, you can't guide a man's Johnson, man. He's got to do that on his own.
Exactly.
So I mean, but Lamar, listen, Lamar Ball, for all the flack that he takes, he did a good job with his sons, man. You got to give it to the man. So all right. So here's the race for MVP. Shea Gilchrist is actually leading Nikola Jokic, the Joker, and of course Giannis is doing a good thing. But the Joker is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer when he leaves.
Oh, definitely.
There's no doubt about it, man. He's got to be the best center in the league.
Definitely.
But so he got 2 big men that he's ahead of, and OKC is doing really well. But they, and Shea, he's not an American. You know that, right? So
SGA? Where's he from?
the top 3 dudes aren't American.
Yeah, but where's SGA from?
It's not. I forgot. Ghana, somewhere. He's not American. And so is we know the Joker's not, and we know Antetokounmpo ain't. Can you dig it? See, that's why I want the All-Star game to be American players against the foreign-born players.
Yeah, man.
Because that would make that game worthwhile.
You read my mind. That's definitely what I'm looking. And then you know what? It will be a close game.
Because they're gonna both play. They're gonna be playing.
The American-born players don't mess around. They lose.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
No, you got Luka, Joker, Giannis, and a phone court, and you got SG. Oh man,
yeah, you got a squad. You got a
squad, man. I mean,
but they won't do it, man. They won't do it. The way they did the new All-Star team game, it's gonna suck. It's still gonna suck. I don't know why they don't want to play the foreign players against. I think it's a marketing thing because it's a good chance that the foreign players will wipe the floor with the American dudes.
I think so too. I mean, just look at the stud, you know, and you got the guy from France.
Oh,
Victor Wembanyama, and those 3 guys, you know, those 2 guys right there, and then you know you have him in there, you know,
and they got like Murray. I think Murray's. I don't know if Murray's an American.
No. I think you know he's from Montreal. I mean, you know, you know, it's Canadian.
So they got that's a guard. That's a guard right there.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, man. They could put a squad. They could put a squad together and a bench that will be very formidable, no doubt about it.
Well, I mean, based on what I'm seeing right now, they actually could win.
That's true.
Victor Wembanyama and stuff in the center, and those big guys.
I gotta try to find a way to get that question answered by Stephen A. Smith. I'm gonna have to grab him by the collar and say, "How come you ain't calling for, you know, foreign players against American players for the All-Star team?"
And Jordan Embiid too, right? Jordan Embiid is a foreign player too, right?
Jordan
Embiid.
Oh, of course.
So you got Jordan Embiid.
I mean, they would have the front court down. They would own the front court. I mean, it's just the back court, right? Because you know that's the front court will belong to the foreign players. They would own it.
Yeah. Backcourt, you got Jamal Murray, SGA. I mean, they got it too. You know,
they might blow the Americans out.
That'd be a dream team.
You know, you got this guy looking as a player of the week, man. I mean, who we got? Who we got? Tatum?
You got LeBron.
LeBron,
40 years old, the king. The king, man.
Kyrie, you got Kyrie.
You got the chef.
I don't know, man.
You got Curry, you got LeBron, you got AD. What else you got in the American-born teams?
They might have to pull a hamburger away from Zion Williamson.
Yeah,
you know? Right. They got. I don't know, man. That's what I want to see. So these two guys these guys are players of the week, man. Sabonis for the Kings and my man for Cleveland. I'm not surprised about Cleveland. They're playing well. They're staying at the top of the league.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I haven't, you know, really sat down in front of the TV and watched a lot of basketball. Not just yet. I guess I'm waiting for the end of the season. So here's the favorites for Rookie of the Year. And they don't sound American to me either. At least 3 of these 4 dudes don't. Messi.
Yeah, I don't know those guys.
Exactly. Exactly. Christian Da Silver. He ain't American. Man. I know it. I gotta check them. I didn't check that out before. Zachary. I've never heard of this guy.
Nope. Don't know who they are, man.
So the NBA, man, the ratings are falling. Let me tell you, these guys are probably playing real well. I'm not saying they're not playing well, but they're not household names.
Nope, they're not.
You know? So there you go. So maybe that's a good thing, by the way. Up and coming players with no names to make their bones. Maybe that might be a good thing.
I don't know. I think if they were that good, they would be known.
Well, not necessarily, man. We're in New York, New Jersey. We don't care about nobody else but ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you ain't a New York team, they ain't gonna get much press. All right, so here's the here's the conference standing. I mean, it's pretty much the same. The Knicks are locked in at third. Right now, the Knicks are locked in. They haven't had no big slumps this year. You know, but Cleveland is the hot team, and so is the Thunder. I mean, these two guys, you know, whether they'll come out there. I think Cleveland and Celtics, we know they're headed for a showdown.
But you think both Cleveland and OKC, they have a chance of losing less than 10 games? Or you think it's too soon? You think it's too soon to talk about that?
It's definitely too soon to talk about that.
All right.
Let's wait after the All-Star game. Let's see how they relax.
Yeah.
Because All-Star weekend hasn't come yet, right? You know, so they're gonna go get they're gonna go get buck wild, take a week off, blah, 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 whatever momentum they have. You know, we'll see if they still have it, the thirst when they come back.
I think because one lost 6 games, the other team lost 5 games. I think OKC lost 6 and
oh yeah, sure. You can't see what's on the screen.
Oh no, well that's on my phone. Like it's too small.
Okay, yeah. They're 34-5 for Cleveland and 33-6.
Okay.
For the Thunder.
Yeah, I can't. Okay.
So that's where
it's too soon. Yeah, way too soon.
It's too soon, man. Yeah, you know, one slump can get. Listen, if they both have under 10 now, they're both vying for the record, right?
Yeah.
But what was Chicago was 62-10.
Well, Golden State was 73-9, so they have the best record.
82 games. I'm sorry, it's 70. Okay.
73-9, so they actually beat the Bulls by 1 game. But they lost the championship against Cleveland in the finals. Remember?
Yes,
I 3-1 and they lost 3 straight.
Yeah, because they kicked they did that bullshit call against Green, man. Yeah, man. They impacted the damn season. Okay, WNBA is off season, so we don't have to go into that. But you know that the women from the WNBA, you weren't here last week. I kept this slide because it's still pertinent. They have a 3-on-3 league coming up.
Wow.
It's called the Unrivaled League.
Okay.
And Caitlin Clark is not playing. It's 6 teams. And they tip off on the 17th, which is, I guess, Saturday, right? And it's an 8-week league. And it's geared towards, you know, giving them supplemental income so they don't have to travel abroad.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. But if the main league can't make money, right? I'm not so sure how many people are going to come out to see women play 3-on-3. Are you going to go buy a ticket and go to a stadium and see that?
The chicks are hot, yeah.
We're talking about a 70% lesbian rate. You know, so
they still got nice legs, man. They still hot.
You gotta look at from the legs down. You know,
they're still hot. I'll watch it for that.
They got the shorts down to their knees. That's okay. I don't know, man. I mean, I wish them the best. I wish them the best. But you know, it's a good idea, though. That's true. That's a good idea. Then I think a part of it is going to be a 1-on-1, and whoever wins that game is going to win a cash prize of $250,000. That's a big prize.
Yeah. Well, if you consider the salary is about what, $75K, $80K a year, is that the average salary?
Yes.
Yeah. So 250 is a good. Yeah.
That is a nice thing. Okay, so this is hockey. You don't watch any hockey, do you?
Nah.
Yeah, so I think if you look at the win-losses, I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, 100 teams make it into hockey. I guess eight teams a conference, something like that. So it's just playing. I haven't watched any games myself. I used to be such a hockey fan. I'm just not now.
But did you ever go to a live game?
Yes, I used to.
How's that?
It's exciting.
Yeah, it feels like it is.
When the Islanders were hot, I went out to the Nassau Coliseum several times.
But not even. Did you ever go to a game where they're actually fighting?
No, they fight. They were fighting every game back then. They were fighting every game.
Yeah,
There's
that's why
always
I would love to see that. Yeah.
anyway, man. So we have some other sports banter, and this is where we get to some of the questions. All right, so the Australian Open is on.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. So I haven't watched the match yet, but they're at the third round. My girl Coco is still playing, and so these are the top 8 women. And I recognize some of the names. Some of the names are pretty good. So I think
Yeah.
I like tennis. I like women's tennis
Who,
better than I like men's tennis.
who's your favorite? Who do you think is going to win?
I want Coco to win. See, now Coco has won a couple of tournaments against the number 2 player and the number 1 player. So they're all interchangeable. It's like any given match, they could beat each other.
Okay.
It's like any given match, they could beat each other. So that's the thing. It's a lot of parity.
Okay. Is Osaka still in there, Naomi?
Oh, she's not in the top 8, but she just made it to the third round as well.
Yeah, I would like her to get further, at least to
Well,
the
I got
quarters.
something on that. I got something on that.
Yeah,
So
okay.
here's the path for Coco to get to the championship. This was her first round. She won that. She actually played this girl. She just beat this lady. Now she's playing this one. And it's going chalk, right? So there's no upsets on the other side. So this is her third round match against Fernandez. She's favored in that, right? She's third. This girl's 30th. Then if she wins that, there's a good chance she'll play this lady here. And if this one is not an upset, most likely she'll be playing these girls. This Sablenka and Swiatek, whatever. They're both 1 and 2. So she's got to run the table against the best women in the world to win the final.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see
she
it.
got. So there you go.
She definitely has. She definitely has the skills, right?
Oh, she just beat this lady twice, 2 tournaments in a row.
Okay.
And Sablenka, I think I don't know what their record is. They won, lost, but it's all evenly matched. If she don't come with her A game, she could lose those matches fairly easy.
Okay.
So it's going to be intrigue, and I guess that's what you want to see, competition. All right. So, this my man Monfils. He's a tennis player, French guy. You ever see? He plays. His wife
Is it Monfils?
Yeah, this is Monfils.
Oh,
Yeah.
he looks different here. Maybe I don't see very well. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's him.
He's French, right?
Yeah, he's French.
Yeah, Monfils. Yeah.
His wife is a pretty damn good tennis player as well.
Yeah. And French, Monfils means my son. You know that, right?
No. How would I know that?
It means my son, Monfils.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Gail Monfils.
Monfils. Yeah, that's
but you know what? He is a perennial quarterfinalist or semifinalist. I think I don't know if he ever got to the finals yet, but he's a good player enough to be a multimillionaire, of course. And his girl, I don't know if they're married or not, but she is a pretty damn good tennis player herself.
Well,
now, I didn't even know they were, shit, they got a baby.
That's what I'm saying. They're more than married. They got a kid for life.
That's right. They're tied at the hip no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. More than married to me.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd throw a snow bunny up there with my man and brother just to make the sisters mad.
But speaking of the men's tennis, man, I think this is Jokic last year to try to break the record of 23 Grand Slam. He has 23, I think, right? He's going for 24.
If he hasn't broken, he's got the Serena syndrome. It's harder and harder to win.
I know, but this is the last chance, I think, last year.
It could be. All right.
If he doesn't, that's it.
All right. I got something to show you, man. Introducing Chanel. Oh, you can't even see it. But I'm going to play it. You're going to have to look hard at your phone. All right? You're going to have to look hard at your phone. I'm going to share something. So this girl's a boxer. She is a boxer, okay? Let's let's give the boxers some love.
I wish I could where I could see the entire screen because
Well, hold on, man. Well, just bear
I
with
got
me
the
for a
comments in the
second.
bottom.
This.
Man, this should be a model.
Look at this guy here. It's a rock. Oh man. Got one more time. Look at this guy here. He's a rock, man. He's a regular rock. Look at him. There ain't no way I wouldn't be looking at this like this.
But he knows he's being watched.
Yeah, well, still.
Well, he may go home and the door's locked.
Yeah, isn't a time like this is just great to be a man? It's just great to be a man, man. So, so he can appreciate, the finer things of life. Jesus Christ. You've been, man, and she's boxing. Can you imagine? She's a beauty queen.
Yeah, but what the heck is she going to boxing for, man? I don't get it.
Because she can fight. Can you imagine your girlfriend being there to kick your ass?
Yeah, but that face is gonna get messed up eventually,
Well, who knows? She ain't gonna make it she probably ain't gonna make it a lifelong endeavor. But she's fine as hell, man. I never seen her before. I saw that clip. I said, "What is this?"
Yeah, I've never seen a boxer look that good in the face. Yeah.
She is gorgeous.
Give her a couple more years. She'll have broken.
No, she got a big cut on her eye. She got a big cut on her eye after that fight. She won that fight, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Tyson Fury's retiring.
Again?
No, yeah, that's what they said again. But it's a good idea. He's made a lot of money, right? And he's a guy who likes to love life. He can't get up for these fights. When like my man, the brother who went to Italy, he said once you make the money, it's very hard to get up for every fight.
Exactly. I can understand why.
So he's retired. He lost to the same guy twice. That guy is not the best fighter in the world. He can't even beat him. Just like the brother that he beat, Wilder. Right? Wilder is giving it up, man. If you can't beat, how many times you're gonna get beat by the same dude?
Yep.
And then started losing to no names, right? Yep. And then on top of that, once Wilder started losing, his girlfriend, his wife, was leaving and taking half his money.
You're kidding?
Nope, I'm not.
She left him?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they were married or physically married. I saw some news clipping somewhere that it's like over. I mean, because I can see him, being bitter and whatever. She said, shit, the money's out, the excitement's gone. I don't know what kind of steward of his money he was. So,
well, she probably left it because he was all depressed and he wasn't treating her right. Who knows?
Yeah, well, that could be part of it, too. It
doesn't have to be about the money, It could be
with women, it's always about the money.
I don't quickly say that,
okay, man. It's always about the money.
I don't know.
Well, the other things are just extraneous, but it's always about the money. Anyway, man, here's my questions, man. Here's the questions. All right, Saturday's playoff game. We're back to it. Is it bigger for Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
I say Josh Allen.
How is it bigger for Josh Allen? Explain.
Because I think Josh Allen hasn't really made himself gotten himself into the stardom category. Lamar Jackson already has 2 MVPs. He's already considered a star already. Josh Allen is just trying to break through. You know what I mean? So I think for him, in terms of being a superstar, whatever, that game is more important to him.
Well, Josh Allen is a superstar, right? But did Josh Allen ever have the pressure of all of ESPN saying you're not a quarterback? That you're only a running back in a quarterback skin? Did he have to put up that pressure? Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen doesn't have the same pressure in the playoffs like Lamar Jackson, right? You can win all the regular season games, but you can't win the playoffs. Lamar has looked bad in the playoffs.
at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson is at another level. Like one,
Not
like
not
having
than
won two
Josh
MVPs,
Allen.
having won two MVPs puts him up there above Josh Allen.
Well, I'm talking about perception. You can win all the regular season accolades all you want, but if you look like shit in the playoffs, that's what it matters.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
you
it
and I
matters.
both know. You and I both know a quarterback can't win a game by him. So you
No,
need
no, 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 no,
defense.
no,
You
no.
know,
You
the guy got to catch the
you
ball
moving
too.
the
You know.
goalpost. No, that's not what I'm talking about. He didn't play well. It's not like the receivers didn't play well or anybody. He didn't play. He was overthrowing people before that. He would get frustrated on the sidelines. He didn't play well in the playoffs. Now against Pittsburgh, he looked really good, and plus he got that running back.
Oh
So
yeah,
they got to go. Yeah, my man is that changes the game.
he's like a truck.
Yeah.
He'll run over you.
So they're going to Buffalo. The cold weather is not really a factor because it gets cold in Baltimore. And Josh Allen. So they're going to play in Buffalo. I don't know what the temperature is going to be. Probably going to be 30 degrees or something like that if it doesn't snow. And that's Saturday night at 6:30. I think it's a bigger game for Lamar Jackson. He's got to get to the champ. He's got to get to the Super Bowl. He's got to beat Josh Allen, and he's got to dethrone Kansas City. He's got to do both, and he's got to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was thinking in terms of stardom, and in terms of being considered like a world star.
No,
I think Josh Allen didn't really, he didn't break through yet. I mean,
No, that's
there's
not
still a lot
true.
of potential for Josh
No.
Allen, but he didn't make it through like Lamar Jackson did.
No, you're giving too much weight to the MVPs. Josh Allen is being heralded by everybody as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. If you ask the ESPN analysts who's better, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson, they're going to say Josh Allen.
Oh yeah,
They would rather take Josh Allen than they still would. So I'm talking about the MVPs. Even with the MVPs, Lamar Jackson still has the stigma of being a bad quarterback in the playoffs. That's not the same thing that's true for Josh Allen. He don't have that pressure. He does not have that pressure. I mean, I watch a lot of games. I listen to a lot of the commentary, and I'm a fan of Lamar Jackson. Man, I remember that one analyst was so hot and heavy by saying he shouldn't be a quarterback that he lost all credibility. That one guy used to talk. He's not even on TV anymore. Anyway, so that's another story.
Speaking of Josh Allen, I don't know if you recall that game against James Burrow.
Joe Burrow. Yeah,
that was an epic game, right? They were moving back and forth.
Yep.
So James Burrow is in that name, is in that conversation. And
but all three of them, see now, Joe Burrow.
I'm sorry, not James. Yeah, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, if he would have won, if he would have gotten to the playoffs as a wild card, they probably would have gave him the MVP because his numbers are better than both of these guys.
I don't think so.
Yes, they are. Passing, yardage, touchdowns, everything. They just lost more games.
Oh, okay.
They just lost, but his individual record is all three of them. If you put all their records up, it's got to be intangible because they're just pretty much all there.
All right.
Anyway, Joy Taylor. You know who Joy Taylor is?
No.
Oh man, shit, man. Listen. Okay, Joy Taylor is a chick from FS1. She's like a big-breasted chick who's been named in a lawsuit by another woman for creating a hostile work environment. That's Joy Taylor she's a sister of a old Miami football player, but it turns out that she allegedly has been sleeping her way to the top.
Okay.
And the guys she was sleeping with are not denying it, right? One guy is her boss. The other guy is another one who put on Speak for Yourself or whatever, Emmanuel Acho. And these are, so this is all, Peyton Place shit on the daggone sports tour. And there was this Muslim girl, lady, I think she's a Muslim, that she wasn't having any of it, but it seems like allegedly Joy was trying to groom her to, use her wares to actually
Mhm.
ascend to the top.
Okay.
I had talked about this last week, but if Joy Taylor in the lawsuit, there's a line in there that says Joy talked to the girl and said when she's finished with the man she's having giving sex to, she's going to put a claim that he harassed her.
Dang.
That's what she's. That's that's a quote from the alleged. And so, if she was a man, there's no way she would still be on the air.
Dang.
They still have her on the air.
Nah, she should be out.
I mean, at least sit out to the allegation. If let me ask you, the question really is: if she was, it's too bad you don't know who Joy Taylor is, because you don't know. If you knew who she was, because she's pretty, but the fact is that it's a big double standard. If that was a man, if that was Joe Taylor, and he was in an alleged sexual harassment, case like that, there's no way he would be on TV.
I mean,
No way.
they have her on tape saying that, or is just
Yeah, well, it's part of the allegation from the woman who's bringing the lawsuit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So there's really no fact, like she can back it up. It's just
Listen. Well, they didn't need no goddamn tape to kick a man off the air. Just your allegation alone.
Yeah.
Right? Of course she's innocent until proven guilty. But the point really is, if it was a man, how many men lost their job just on an allegation?
Oh yeah.
So that's the point I'm making. She's still on the air. The two guys, one of the guys is a boss that she allegedly was sleeping with, who got her the job, got her to move up. And then the brother, she was supposed to be stroking him. She was stroking both of these guys at the same time.
Yeah.
In a lawsuit, right? And he got her on a specific show. And they kicked Marcellus Wiley off. And they say he might even have a case.
I think in time she'll be out when this.
Oh, Skip Bayless, right?
Yeah. We know Skip Bayless.
Yeah, he's named in the lawsuit too. They said he offered the woman. Her name is Faraji or something like that. They said he offered her $1.5 million to give him some box.
What?
Allegedly.
Is she that?
No. No. Well, first of all, Charles, is there any woman on the face of the earth that high?
Well, depends.
Okay, you ain't answering my question, goddammit.
No, short answer is no.
Okay, thank you. Golly. Yeah. Oh, you had to think about it.
Short answer is no. But I'm thinking if I'm Elon Musk, I'm worth 300 billion. That million for me is like $100.
Oh man,
you know what I'm
saying? Bird, man. I'm sorry, but wait, what's up, Coach? What's happening? You there?
What's up, Papa? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. I didn't know how long you was waiting, man. We got that down the home stretch, but I'm glad you popped up, man.
Yeah, I was out running some morning.
Yeah, so we had some questions here about and maybe go back. So this chart I have up here. Let me ask you this question real quick. On Saturday's playoff game between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, who do you think the game is more important for?
Of course, Lamar.
Okay, so why do you? What's your rationale for that?
Because he's been the MVP twice. He's never gone to the AFC Championship. So this is a big step. And you have Josh Allen, who's a top 5 quarterback, but he doesn't get the comparison as Lamar Jackson. Just simple as what it is.
Yep.
He can lose, and they'll be like, "Oh well, he lost," and they're gonna be focusing on his loss and how he gonna get better next year. And Lamar lose, it's gonna be Lamar upsets again.
Yeah, he shouldn't be a quarterback. He should have been a running back, and that kind of bullshit. Yep, I agree. I agree. I think it does. It's Lamar. The second question is Joy Taylor. You know who Joy Taylor is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the question I have there is, if Joy Taylor were a man, would Fox have her on the air, or not have outright fired her by now?
He be over trying to get on your YouTube podcast, Open.
Say what?
He be over trying to get on your YouTube podcast. Somebody.
He be saying, "Kid, I know you only got one person listening in, man, but I need a job."
Mm-hmm. You trying to start the podcast? Somebody I'm a content creator.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate though.
That's terrible, man. Why? How does she still have a job? Anyway, I mean, again,
I think it's a Disney corporation, and they feminist supporters all the way. They gonna support the women, regardless. Now, I do believe this though.
What's that?
And I look at things black and white. If she was darker complexion with the nappy hair, her ass would be let go.
Oh, it's because she got the big jugs and peanut butter skin.
Yeah, she got that light skin with that good hair. If she had that little kinky hair, she'd let her ass go.
You might be right. That's so funny, man. The world is so crazy, man. But you might be right. You just might be right. And okay, so my third question is Naomi Osaka is back. She made it to the third round of the Australian Open, so she's alive and kicking. This is the furthest she's got since 2022. And the question really is, can she return to pure form? And if she does, she's going to upset the complete apple cart because she's a great tennis player.
Yeah, I think she can. Yeah, I think she can, but I think, it's going to come down to her emotions. Yes. In tennis, it's just who's best on that day. And I can see her losing a round and then talk about she's in a bad state of mind, emotions. I can just see that because she played right on it. Every time she lost, she played right into that. Oh, I mean, she just played right into it.
What you doing to your mic, man? It's kind of scratchy up there, but it's all right. I can hear you. But anyhow, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, but you're right. I agree with you. She's got that mental block, so yeah, her mind was all messed up. So she said, let me go ahead and have a baby and make it all better. Unbelievable. She's not with the guy anymore either. Ain't that another thing? Yeah.
She's not. Oh, okay.
But I think about it. 8 months before you get pregnant, you are talking about your mental capacity is all messed up and it's too much pressure and all this. Then you go out and have a baby. Then you ain't even with the daddy. So now you're a baby mama, and you know us. We gonna harp on the fact that she a baby mama. Then she'll be talking about people bullying her.
She's got. Well, listen, all the women are going to be talking about how great she is by juggling being a baby mama, a single baby mama, and playing tennis at the same time. Remember now, only men on YouTube, have a problem with single baby mamas, but the women out in the diaspora, they praise them. It's a flex,
And that's the reality. It's just unfortunate that I can see her doing it because she's done it in the past, so it's sort of playing on her emotional.
I hope not, man. I hope she got that part together, man. Because she is really, she was really getting it all together, man. The unfortunate part is here you got all these problems, and all you think about is go popping off one with some bum to get a baby. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Crazy. And I hope it doesn't happen to Coco Gauff, man. Her parents are in her life big time. So her father and mother, I just hope they got that shit regulated. I'm not going to be brokenhearted, but I'd be really kind of like sports upset.
I think she'll do a Serena Williams. Serena sort of gave the best platform to follow. She played the heart of her career. She didn't have a baby. She didn't focus on, marriage and whatever. And then towards the latter parts, she had a baby, came back. You know what I'm saying? So I think Coco is going to follow that format. It's just that, will she take the Serena route or will she find a brother and build with that. You know what I'm saying? So
She ain't marrying no goddamn brother, man. No, actually, she's supposed to have a boyfriend that's a brother, man. I think so. I think she's got a suitor. But if he's a rapper, then we know what time he's on. I don't know whether he's a rapper or not. I don't think her parents would let her fool around with a
but
rapper.
if she's a rapper, then we know what time she's on. Because
That's
she
what I'm
the one.
saying. I don't think her parents will let her fool around with a rapper.
But it's not up to her parents, man.
Yes, it is. That's another thing we got to stop saying. At a certain age, it's still up to her parents. She's still under their tutelage, even though she's a woman. I mean, even though she's a woman, but like her money is still being controlled somewhat by her parents, everything. So they're always with her. So of course, she has some autonomy. Of course, I agree with you, Charles. I mean, she gonna do what she's gonna do.
Exactly.
But this difference between having both parents and both involved parents and just having a single mother or somebody or father not present in the way women behave. There's a difference. Asaki's father wasn't in her life. Even the chick, Halle Bailey, who was gonna be a superstar, movie star, gave that shit away for some stupid ass rapper. They weren't getting the right. They didn't. I don't think they had fathers in their lives. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they didn't get the right information.
Right. So anyway, and then the last question I have: should the Cowboys hire Deion Sanders? What you got, Charles? What you got?
I would just stir things up. I mean, he has a personality. I think that comes with winning. He has a winning, air about him. So maybe he'll stir things up.
What about you, Coach?
It depends on Jerry Jones, for real.
Well, he's the one talking about it.
I'm just saying, it depends on him because he understands who Deion Sanders is. Deion Sanders is the show sometimes. And if he's not willing to relinquish that power, I don't think it'll be a good mix. I mean, just to say for the hype and the magnitude of it, yeah, I can see Deion taking the job. But he played in a different time where players wasn't caught up in emotions. His message to college players will have to be a little different to the NFL players because he expects a lot out of the college players. So, and he's going to be looking. I think again, it just comes down to Jerry. If Jerry's willing to relinquish some of that GM power, then I think it'll be a good mix because everybody who's in the league now understand who Deion Sanders is and was. So.
Well, let's put it to this way. I agree. I agree. I think it would be a good move. It would be a great upgrade for Deion Sanders. I think Jerry Jones will have to kind of cross some of his ego. But he did that once before with Barry Switzer, and he won another championship after the other dude. But, I mean, he's not getting no younger, man. He's, up almost 80 years old now?
Yep.
And he wants a championship. At some point, you gotta go ahead and put that. It's hard for these billionaires to put their egos anywhere but in front. But if you hire the guy, I would imagine part of their conversation, Deion's going to say, "Listen, Jerry, if you want me to run the team, I can't have you stepping on me every 5 minutes."
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that would be part of the negotiation. Even if first of all, Jerry needs a real GM. He doesn't need to just have a coach. He needs to get the hell out of there, period.
But Deion can also do it like, what it is. He can do it for the money too and just, ride it out. It really wouldn't affect him either way.
No, you're right. I mean, he could go for a money grab. And of course, money's going to be a consideration because he'll be throwing a bundle at him. There's no doubt about that shit.
Yeah. At least double figures. I was looking at Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin makes $12 million a year. So,
well, that's another good segue. But yeah, so we both all agree that. Well, all three of us agree that Deion Sanders, if he's offered that job, he's probably going to take it.
Yeah, I would say that if he does, he'd be in the NFL for a long time. But he's young, right? What is it, like 50s?
Yeah, he's in his 50s. Yeah,
He
early
probably
50s.
got 57, 58. About 50, now he about beyond about 59.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense.
I
He's
thought he
been
was
around.
younger
He's,
than
yeah,
that.
well, for a coach, that's not old for a coach.
he came out of Florida State in like 87 or something like that.
That's not old for a coach.
That's
So
older.
I
Yeah, but
think, well, that's another point. That's another point. At that age, if he gets offered that job, he's taking
Oh, yeah.
it. He's taking it. There's no doubt about it. He's taking
yeah,
it.
I just checked Google. Deion Sanders 57.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So
he's
that's
yeah.
close. That's close. So
Yeah.
listen. So you said something else. What about Tomlin? You know, every year they call for his. They call to fire the man. What y'all think about that?
Tomlin
Mike,
ain't going over.
I
I don't
think
think.
he's a good coach. He's not going anywhere.
He's a great coach.
Yeah, he's a
Come
great
on, man.
coach.
Yeah.
Listen, we got coaches in the Hall of Fame that didn't do what Mike Tomlin has done. And we've seen the teams he's had in the last 4 or 5 years. Mediocre quarterback play, and they still make the playoffs. That says a lot. And listen, they in the playoffs with a division that's sending 3 teams to the playoff.
No,
That's
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, I think the question is Russell Wilson going to be the quarterback next year? Is he going to be around, or are they going to let him
And
go?
that's still a big question. That's a big
Yeah,
question.
I think he should stay.
Well, it's not
But
going to be up to him.
yeah, that's true too.
It's not just up to him. I mean, of course, he says he wants to stay already, but it's not up
Okay.
to him. They might want to go ahead and see what they got with Justin Fields. I think they know what they got. They're going to probably draft a quarterback in the draft. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah, I think I think they'll trade up to get a top 5 quarterback.
Okay.
Maybe let Russ go, keep Justin. Because Justin still has a good 8-10 years in the game. Left. So
He's not that bad. I mean, I guess he gets a little bit bad rap. And after we saw how Caleb Williams played at the last half of the season, which they blame that on coaching. But he started out with a bag. He finished pretty poorly.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So I think Chicago picked who they picked for their coach.
I don't know.
Vrabel.
Oh, they got Vrabel. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They did that. So, hey, listen.
No. I'm sorry. That was New England.
And New England got rid of the black guy for Vrabel.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was one and done, and then they started crying racism over that. I mean, we got to get over that shit, man. But I see the flex. I see the flex. Right? Here's the flex for the NFL owners. We get a black dude that's a throwaway dude to coach our bad team, right? And the black dude will get a bad record, and we'll get a first-round draft choice, early draft pick, like the number 1 or 2. We fire the black dude, and then we get the white coach we really want.
Yeah.
Without worrying about the rule.
Right. But we know what that is, though. It's racism, my opinion.
It's flat. It's insanity.
Think about the coaches. Think about the coaches who've had 3 or 4 years of losing records and didn't get fired.
I gave the brother a chance.
But come on, our fan. You give me a chance with a broken arm and the other arm tied behind my back. Okay.
Take care. At least you get a chance. Hey, I said at least you get a year or 2 to eat.
No, he got a year. They got a year.
No, I mean, but the money is a 3-year contract, so at least you get you get a nice severance package.
Yeah, I'll take the money, but still.
It's diabolical. I agree. It's diabolical as hell. It really is. I mean, these guys they've done it more than once.
Yeah. Who I can see getting a job, who I think would be a good fit for Chicago is Brian Flores.
80, 100 years old?
No, Brian Flores is young for the DB. He was coaching Miami, and they fired him.
I'm thinking about the Flores of the past. You know,
Dang, you think about the Flores when you was a teenager?
Yeah, I'm saying, what are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, you're right.
But speaking of coaching, guys, I think Bill Belichick should come back in the NFL.
No, he's not.
No,
he should.
College, didn't he?
No, he's in North Carolina.
Yeah, but I think it'd be nice for the NFL to have him back.
No, he wouldn't be. He needs to go down to the college.
He's not coming back.
Nah.
Yeah, his ass need to retire. What the hell he need to do?
Well, he don't need to. He got that young stud girl he's got, man, keeping him.
Oh, that's the problem. He trying to fund that young girl's life.
He don't need to work a day in his life anymore to fund that girl's life.
So he ain't with his wife no more?
No, he got a 25-year-old, man. He got like a 27-year-old chick now.
How he got? Hold on, Arpane.
He has kids?
I think so.
Arpane, think about it. How you gonna get a young white girl, and brothers can't even get a girl 5 years younger than them? They talking about we pedophiles, but he get a motherfucker. Come on, man.
He's Bill
He's
Belichick.
got the complexion for the protection.
He's Bill Belichick, man.
Oh man, that don't mean. Come on, man. I don't want to hear nobody crying no more. Come on, man.
It doesn't so that he did CNN as a pedophile and shit.
Man, what's going on, champ? How you doing, man? Oh man, wait a minute. Where you at? Oh, what happened to my man? Come back. Oh, shoot. Did he
That's
leave?
funny.
Anyway, man, what's going on, champ? Can you hear me? Oh, that's Coach. I'm sorry, Coach. I thought it was champ. What's going on, Coach? You back?
Oh yeah, I'm here, man. I ain't going nowhere.
I thought you went away, man, for a second. That's me, man.
Oh no, I'm great. I'm great. Log off because I'm great catching the show. You know, we start.
Yeah, man. I'm almost done. Here's the boxing
yeah.
thing. Here's the boxing thing. Yeah, champ. I don't know if you want to come up, champ, or not, man. Just let me know. I would just put this in the link because I know you going?
Yeah, peace, man. Y'all have a great show, man. It's good shit,
buddy. Take care.
Take it easy. Anyhow, yeah. So this is the boxing schedule, Vic. And you don't follow the boxing. They got a big, I don't know. There's a couple of good fights coming up. Benavidez, and they're mostly in this year in February. Yeah. So it's cool, man. I'm a big boxing fan.
I'm having reading something that says Tyson loses something by split.
Who?
No, I'm looking at your screen. I think I'm seeing something that says Tyson loses by split decision.
Yeah,
is that something old?
Yeah, that's old. He lost not Mike Tyson, but Tyson Fury.
Oh, okay.
Tyson Fury lost. He lost. I know it's a while ago.
Yeah, he's got him Usyk, right, or something
like
that.
Yeah, Usyk beat him. That's the second time he beat him.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, we coming. That was the last thing for the show, man. We coming. I just like everybody hit the like button, man. You know, you see the like button, hit the like button.
Yeah, but on my phone, I don't see that on my phone though.
Man, it's like 3 little dots at the top, but you could always come back.
I think. Wait a minute, let me see.
I believe it's up there on the phone, but you could always come back to the live when you get home. Go to the YouTube channel. You can hit it afterwards.
Okay,
but all right. You can share the live too with some folks who want to see some sports talk.
Okay.
And just share the whole video, the live after we're done. You know,
I noticed at the beginning you have this song. You have this song at the beginning about the Sportsbar. I was like, damn, this guy is getting, he's getting better and better at this. I'm
trying to upgrade a little bit, man. I'm still a work in progress. But hey, man, having fun with it. So we could put comments in there and maybe see what else I have to do here. Of course, it's fair use.
By the way, are you talking to Dre?
Oh yeah, I talked to him the other day.
How's he doing?
He's doing fine. Copyright disclaimer, everybody. And let me just finish this off. Yeah, I just talked to him today, man. He's doing fine.
I tell him we gotta get together for the new year for the sushi, man.
Yeah, you know what? We'll have to plan that. Make sure it's not too cold outside.
Yeah, maybe like in February. February
We'll
or
be
March, we start the new year. We do it at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, Catalia, stop. Thanks for stopping by again, champ. Stop poking in. And yeah, we had some good discussion today on a few topics. And maybe next time, I don't know, I forgot, just somewhere in the Midwest or out there where time flies. So I know this might be really, I don't know, too early for you or something like that. A lot of people are still working because it's 7:00 here. Anyhow, man, yeah. So hey, listen, Charles, if you like the intro, I actually have an outro too.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
I stand by and listen to it.
Yeah, usually on the outro, like I said, people I put down, so I just try to kind of be silent, let it play.
Cool.
Hey, thanks for everybody.
All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
All right, man.
All right, man. Take care.
Later.
Grab your friends, it's time to play. Join the fun, we're here all day. Watch the game with drinks in hand. On the swivel, let's take a stand. On the edge of our seats, we live for the thrill. In this moment together, we're feeling the chill. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits ignite, let's cherish this time as we fade into light. Tasty bites and big screen thrills. Every moment gives you chills. High fives and cheers, it's quite a sight. Join the crowd, it feels so right. As the game goes on, our hearts beat as one. Memories in the making, oh, this night's just begun. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits ignite, let's cherish this time as we fade into light. So good night, my friends, till we meet again. In this world of the game, through thick and through thin.